This whole debacle started when my friend sent me this link. And I didn't really know what I was getting into at the time. It just looks a little strange. But you know what? I'm always up for strange things. So I clicked on it, and it took me here. And, from there on, it was just one big rabbit hole after the other. Amazon is a magical place where you can find so many things, a lot of things you might not ever need in your lifetime. But that sure doesn't stop them from existing. Like this, what I can only assume is a bootleg Garfield plush. Lovingly titled Fat Orange Plush Cat Stuffed Animals Toy, Lifelike Yellow Tabby Cat Kitty Toy for Boys and Girls Children Xmas Birthday Gift. And the knowledge that over 500 people had bought it in the month of August alone. Surely there's something to this little guy that makes people love him so much. In a fit of what I can only describe as desperation, my friend begged the rest of us to look into the difference between yellow and orange, which I did, and to be fair, there's quite a big difference there. But despite the bigger plush looking distinctly more disgruntled and disheveled, that didn't really seem to impact sales at all. And to be fair, that does make sense, even if the doll doesn't look the most aesthetically pleasing, so to speak. There is a charm to this guy with his weird bug eyes and horribly mangled fur. Though even the marketers aren't doing him many favors when they describe him as dumb and cute. I don't know, maybe he's got a few brain cells in there still, you never know. And based off the customer reviews, it seems like he comes as advertised and makes people happy, so, I guess he has every right to look as bug-eyed and weird as possible. But I suppose the point that I'm really trying to make here is that Amazon has a lot of plushies to look through. And unsurprisingly, some of them can be really, really weird. Little did I know this one link to this one Garfield plushie would send me down a spiral of a bunch of others that are equally as not concerning necessarily, but just kind of perplexing, charming in a strange way. What is that? I'm not sure the thought process that went into designing this character, but you know what? It's out there. So I might as well take it. I can't tell if the look in his eyes is melancholy or mischievous. It's one or the other. And he looks like he's having a grand old time, so who am I to stop him? As we move through our virtual safari, I found this thing. I assumed it was a weird plushie or even a giant couch somehow. My brain completely skipped over the very clear description of it being a piggy bank. I'm particularly fond of its product description, especially the part where it says, "Place him in your department and everyone will instantly get the message. Do not disturb. I'm busy conquering the world." Plus, he's the ideal companion when waiting for slow deliveries or your order in a restaurant. Patience has never been this cute. Now, I don't know about you, but the thought of taking this guy to a restaurant with me and sitting him down on his own little chair is particularly entertaining, to say the least. This guy seems to really like him though, so he's bringing joy somewhere in the world. The description of this little Banana Band doll proudly stated that you can put him any pose and can fixed. His palm can suck to any iron object. This little doll can tuck knees and climb iron pillars. Specifically iron. Unsure if it'll work on any other metal, but hey, that's part of science, right? Testing it out. It's at this point in my journey that I'm starting to become almost mesmerized by what's happening to me. Or more specifically, what I'm witnessing. I think one of the joys and also pitfalls of online shopping as a whole is that at some point you just keep scrolling for all eternity. It's all at your fingertips. That means I can watch this video of someone punch their friend-shaped chicken plushie over and over. Or bear witness to its vacuum-sealed prison for its many crimes. I can't tell if this woman's even happy to hold this blobfish. Is there something inherently wrong with the blobfish that makes her smile look so frightened? Her eyes glistening with a need to cry for help? Or, she's just a paid model holding a blobfish. Don't ask me how I got to this page because I can't even remember at this point. If anyone in my life ever gifts me a squirrel finger puppet set in such a nice box with fairy lights and all, well, I guess I'm in debt to them for the rest of my life because no present's ever gonna beat that, clearly. At some point, I just straight up looked up plushies on Amazon just to see what they got, and the answer is they got a lot, expectedly. Amazon already has a lot of everything: clothes, bathroom appliances, kitchenware, just about anything you could imagine. Of course they'd have a lot of plushies, right? I mean, why just settle for one when you can have all of it? This absolutely abhorrent looking thing isn't even a plushie, but you know what? I'm looking at it anyways. Because it recommended it to me, and, Godspeed, I'll click the link if I have to. And this poor Gumby dog toy. Oh, it has seen some things. After a certain point, you just start losing yourself in all of them. I found another piggy bank, except this time it's a wonderful, lovely shade of yellow. This little creature, who, based on how wide its eyes are, has probably seen some horrible, horrible things in its lifetime. And I don't know who exactly is out here buying things like this. But you know what? If someone out there has and they're having a grand old time, then, good for them. Now this is more like it. Crabs. Crabs, baby. Stuffed toy crab, plush crab, crabs everywhere. Size: approximately toy crab. Color: red crab plush toy. Promote this your kid's cognitive ability of marine life crab fake. Made of plush and plastic materials, it is, and you can use it for a long time ocean. Plush toys. This and small design attracts your kid's attention. Plush crab pillow. Perfect size and weight. Your kid can hold it easily. Crab stuffed animal. Can also be a throw pillow crab stuffed toy animal. Can be used as home decoration. You can place it on your desk or your sofa, etc. Stuffed animals. And you know what? I think that's enough for today. Did I learn anything through this whole experience? Not particularly. Was it fun? Yeah. And maybe that's just as important as learning. I mean, who needs learning anyways? The point is that there are a lot of things you can find on the internet, and that doesn't mean all of them are good, but you can certainly find them. And that's half of the joy, isn't it? Finding things that maybe aren't good to find. And you know what? Most of the things here are actually pretty good to find, if I do say so myself. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do whatever you want. Go outside, take a walk, take a deep breath of the fresh summer breeze, and have a good old time.